Alright, YouTube. So the last video was the Bloodless Crush Blood Orange IPA that I made for 11paranoias for their gig, which was last night. They received them and they gave them the proper 5 devil horns out of 5, which I was really impressed. It was really nice of them to, and it had been well received by people who had been drinking it as well. So I'm going to do a quick taste test, because I think I've had one and it was enjoyable. I liked it. There's a lot of things that I would change. I will be doing it again, but there are a lot of parts of the not the brew day, but the recipe that I would change, which I think could accentuate the flavours and make it an altogether better beer. So I'm going to pop one now and you can have a look. To be honest, half of them were carved and half of them wasn't. I haven't given them a lot of time, so there might be some bubbles, there might be as flat as a pancake, but you know, a beer's a beer at the end of the day, huh? Incidentally, we did have some labels printed, but so I quickly just did these for the photo shoot, based on the album, the new album's front cover. So let's open one and see what it's like. I think if I can do this without it falling, can we do it without it falling? Oh, there's a hiss. As I said, these have been sitting in the fridge for ages and the fridge is so cold, so I use that as an excuse. Blimey. Tastes like orange cordial. It's amazing. It's right bitterness. The citra has really helped it, but it just tastes like an orange juice. So blood orange has obviously done its trick. The colour is smashing. I've got some more, and I think I'm just going to get them all out of the fridge and just let them carb up a bit longer. I mean, it's really flat. Real nice punch of citra, and the it doesn't, it's not so much on the nose of the citra, but there's orange. There's definitely the orange there. Well, actually, do you know what? To be fair, this is really quenchable. You can a little bit more bubbles, and I think it'd be absolutely fantastic. But there were, I've noticed, especially on my last brew that I did with Kvik, when I did the with Voss, that I did a dipper, that you have to really, as soon as it is finished, bottle. You need the yeast in suspension, because that yeast just goes down to the bottom. I mean, it compacts itself so tightly that sometimes you just don't get it into the bottling bucket, or however we're doing it. I mean, obviously if you're kegging, then you can force carbon. It'd save a whole load of time and hassle. But as I said, I don't do that at the moment. I will do sometimes, but at the moment I'm bottling. So it takes time for the yeast to eat those sugars. I mean, it's not overly sweet because of the primary sugar. It's definitely done its job, but it needs, the longer you leave it just sitting in the bucket, it's really a beer that needs to be drunk fresh and bottled fresh, and get that yeast in there so it can eat the sugars. I mean, the first one that we did, that the pale, this Cascade pale that I did, the ferment, I mean, it was bang on with the carbonation within 24 hours, less than 24 hours, 16 hours, it was carbonated perfectly, and that beer surprised the hell out of me. I think also my issue that I'm having at the moment is that you find that, because it gives us an opportunity to brew quick, to brew beers fast, and to have a decent beer that you can get caught up in it all and think it's all a rush, but really it's not. Making beer isn't a rush thing. It should be taken time, and you spend so much time putting the effort in, and to have something that's not that you've rushed through, it's like a bit of a race, and it shouldn't be. So I think I'm going to take a break from using Voss for a while. I've enjoyed using it. It is amazing. It's phenomenal to see it work. But I'd like to get back to using, say, proper yeasts. I mean, manufactured yeast rather than natural yeast. 18th century Nordic Viking yeast. So maybe go back to using some Y yeasts, and maybe try some others. I want to do some saisons. We are going to do, I think the next beer that we're going to do is a blueberry milkshake IPA, and wanting to get the colour, that purple colour. I want it to sort of look like a big old purple, thick, creamy milkshake. So that's going to be quite interesting. I'm going to have some saisons going on. I'm had a plan for doing a Szechuan pepper and lemongrass saison I want to do for the summer. I want to do some more lagers. I really enjoyed doing my Kolsch, so I'd like to do my Kolsch again, and maybe come up with some ideas there, some pills, and just maybe come up with some ideas for beers for drinking for the summer and just enjoying. But until then, I say a chin chin, and enjoy the weekend, folks. Take it easy.